Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Tyranny, Episode 3. So, in our last episode, we made our way here to the disfavored camp, where we are now about to speak with the Archons, the boss men of the two rival factions that are supposed to be on the same side, but they can't seem to get along. So, right then, let us carry on. I hope we get a chance to rest so Verse can get her Yep, man, they are at it.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
I love this guy's voice. I love this guy's design. The voices of Narat. Let us continue
Hey,
here.
watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
Let's keep having them at it.
I always know you've run out of things to say when you resort to mocking my vassals. If we are to speak of treachery, why is it that my scouts see the Scarlet Chorus warriors defecting back to the Vendrian Guard? Your fearsome reputation has gone flaccid. For it seems you cannot control your soldiers. Or perhaps you simply choose not to.
Speaking of strategic failures, who was it that insisted the valley would need only a token garrison? For some strange reason, we can't seem to recall which balding halfwit grossly underestimated the enemy.
Let's see, that's to... do I want to be polite about it, or a little bit more bold? I'm diplomatic. Diplomat! Bow and salute each Archon.
How
Wrath of the
wonderful you could
Favored,
join us,
Wrath...
Quakebringer, Executioner of Cairn. You grace.
So did they like that, or did they not like that?
He's hoping you have another edict for bringing childish Archons to heel.
I do, actually.
We were worried you'd never make it. So glad that Drostus's demise didn't cause further delay.
Interesting, I got favor with him. I think it's because I let him get in the last word. And we're back. Sorry about that.
For the 2nd time, Brother Tunon selects you for the glory of proclamation. You should be honored. Tell us, what has the Overlord decided to unleash upon the Oathbreakers?
Oh, it's not just the Oathbreakers, my friend. The Overlord's loyal servants must hold Ascension Hall by Kairos' Day of Swords, or all the valley shall perish. The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with the warmth as you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment. It's every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. You know, I wonder, like, what if the Fatebinder had like a lisp or a stutter? Would that screw with the magic? With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens, and the muscles in your legs, worn from a long trip down the mountains, feel renew. The tired limbs now buoyant with vigor. The day of S-words is upon us!
The Overlord means to compel us into action.
No crap.
No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure.
That's pretty much the
There is no
idea.
room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive. We'll need to advance across the Matani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to backup Plan Green.
Ooh, backup Plan
Earthshakers
Green.
didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
Wait, hold on. The Earthshakers, so like Earth mages who could, I don't know, unplug the mountains maybe? Although, I mean, Kairos' magic's pretty big deal, so maybe they can't just burrow through.
So, you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? A baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
I'm not going to take a strike at him. Because I kind of like the voices of Narat. I want to be on his side, so...
The Fatebinder is right. We're acting not as leaders, but as children. I've no time for your foolish japes and petty taunts.
Oh boy,
We should
japes.
focus on the
Where's
objective at hand,
where's Papyrus?
and that is taking
There's
the Matani
japes
River,
up front.
And then advancing to Ascension Hall and ending this edict.
Let's see here. I don't want to call him out. I want to call out. No, we're just going to call it done. And Crescent Runners, be briefing as we expect. All right, excellent.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunon's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
Yeah, it works for me. She's a good party
I won't
member.
let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
Hey.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone.
Which one's the
Perhaps
fool?
now
Which
I can
one's
hear
the puppet?
myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narat is given such authority.
He probably knows his way
I
around,
shudder
well,
to
everything.
think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end. Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us.
You're just being paranoid, dude. He's gonna die too if we all screw
Now,
this up.
if you leave me be, I have a battle to plan. I imagine duty requires you speak with the chorus further.
I'd prefer it,
But if I can
actually.
convince you to lend a hand. Most of my legion is trapped beyond the mountains.
Wah.
So I'm in need of an added sword or two. If
Wah,
you wish to be
wah.
counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
Alright, whatever, dude. Yeah, what? Let's make sure he incorporates the Scarlet Chorus.
I ask myself that question often. While we take the river crossing, the Scarlet Chorus should be using their sizable presence to remove the Oathbreaker patrols lurking in the outer valley.
Sounds reasonable. Yeah, why not? I'll be happy to help. Yeah, you guys are gonna need all the help you need. Alright, and I got the subterfuge to unlock these things. Ooh. Yoink. Any more goodies?
I got it.
Whetstone. Anything else? Nope. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Already got that one. I don't need to talk to you anymore, dude. Alright, let us go. Bane deal large amounts of arcane damage. Normal defenses won't work well against them. Good to know.
Interesting.
Alright, so yeah, we got this 8 days till Kairos' Day of S-Words. At which point, yeah. Wonder who he whacked. Who are you? And there you are. Fatebinder Pine, am I right? I am Servius, commander in third generation disfavored, specifically Servius the Younger. Some folks can't keep track. Rank Commander, organize patrol, stay out of the way, you should talk to Iron Marshal, blah blah blah. Is there... Yeah, let's inquire about these Earthshakers. I'm supposed to arrive with a group of most competent spell slingers. I don't know what's holding up their arrival. That's what worries me. You're all inclined to lend a hand, use some support. Alright, well, I'm not a soldier, and I'm not a guild apprentice. Yeah, I could leave. Yeah, why haven't they worked so well? Although I have an idea. I mean, it's just a big ideological... Yeah, there's... I get a feeling of more of a method to their madness. I don't want to learn about you. Earthshaker reinforcements. Don't just coddle the impact. Push back with your shield. Take the momentum. Watch the tail. Set eyes on your opponent's waistline. Take measurements. Mentioned we're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? Brigades massing along the Placid, Echo Call, and Littletooth crossings. The Vendrian Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against a concerted three-pronged attack. I have no right to give you orders, but we'll all die. This is the second AGL. What happened last time? Defeat in detail, we carved a bloody path up the river, but at that point everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no chorus backup. Just a few disfavored squads. Can't tell you exactly how they defeated. We lost the whole assault team. Well, why? I mean, did they just disappear? Oh, found bodies washing up the river. Yeah, no one... Yeah... Sure, our scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy and you just chose to disregard our warnings? Yeah. Lack of caution. My legion is my family. I do not play loosely with their lives. The blame here is on the Oathbreakers. Yeah. So it is your fault. There's no need to blame your teeth, at least. I hear they're grinding from over here. Trying to pour salt on your pride? Yes, I am, actually. Lots and lots of salt. It's delicious. Rely on our allies. Constructed tears, worse than useless. This favor didn't take every opportunity to insult the Scarlet Chorus. Perhaps you'd find help more forthcoming. Yeah, I got my, I see where this is going. I just proclaimed an edict to put a stop to this nonsense. Of course, we must set aside our frustrations. The Overlord's edicts tells us no certain terms that the time for such bickering is over. Yeah, diplomat. How much is my health worth to you? Nah, I'm not that type. I'll assist. We're both lurks who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon the Adjudicator selects only the most capable minds for the court, so I trust you to honor the field. So assisting you will be Barrack for the Stone Shields. Or you ask, no, the Forge Bound weren't sloshed on Dappleseed when they fitted this armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and his armor doesn't exactly come off. Tactically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise, it's something of a curse. Come on. Soldier that steps up to you better resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mishmash pieces of armor fused in a vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible. Again with the poop! Again with the... Wait a minute. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, so this is an armor he can't take off, which means it's like an unchangeable plate mail diaper. Oh.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
I'm gonna nod favor. Disfavored favor 1. Barrick returns your nod. Silence, save for the creaking articulation of his alloyed carapace.
Barrick, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
It's challenging enough to experience battle from a courtroom, much less remember the faces of your cohorts. I wouldn't expect you to know me under these accursed blades of rust.
And these accursed poops. You are now Turd Ferguson. Ugh. The Fatebinder will be joining us. The push against the across the river. Yeah, why don't you wash off in there? You know, maybe get some to rinse out a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Better
God.
to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
Huh. Despite me doing all this nastiness to this favored, I seem to be at favor level 1 with them, so that works. Alright, Echo Call Crossing. Assume this task. Alright. If only to... No, I'm a little more polite than that. I still don't really like that it's favored, but I'm polite at the very least. And that seemed to make them like me a bit more. So now we got Turd Ferguson here. What you got for us, Turd Ferguson? Attribute points. Let's see. With each level, you can increase one of these attributes. Might, finesse, quickness, vitality, resolve. Increasing attribute costs 1 point until it reaches 19. And then 19 to 20 requires 2. Okay. Let's see here. That is resolve. And that is vitality. Yeah, let's go for vitality. You're our tank. Oops. Yep, save those changes. Let's see. Clash of Iron. Challenging. Ooh, alright, good at taunt. Striking. No, we want the tank. He is our tank. Yeah, we want Sentinel. Save it. Boom. Alright, thank you, Turd Ferguson. And also, since we got some bits of... let's see what we got here. Whetstone. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can't take his equipment off because he's kind of trapped in there. Ew. Grain used. Yeah, you can't. You can't mess with his equipment. That's kind of funny and disgusting all at the same time. Does he have some quick use? He does have some good quick use items. All right, there. All right, I think we're good for the moment. Let's. Where is that merchant? Are you that merchant? Yeah, let me see your wares. Let's see here. Sell that. Broken armor. Iron Walker boots. Oh yeah, this thing's turquoise we can sell. Commanders. Pine. I'll hold on to it just in case. And then agate. Alright, that works. What's all these things? Edict of Execution. Yeah. Is there a place for us to like snooze around here so that like we can get rid of that wound? Because that would be awesome. Lesser Staff, Warren's Shortbow, nice. Nice. All right, any more
Let's
goodies?
have it then.
Ooh, blacksmith. Who do you got? Preparing weapons with scrap isn't exactly what I got into the scrap, but our supplies are spent. Why not forge bronze? Bronze will do in a pinch. Don't get me wrong. Take a beating and bend back into shape, but unlike stubborn iron we have here, we always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't the problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. More often than not, it comes out soft. Ground cap, we're garbling Legion head to toe because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. Of course, some of us do go overboard from time to time. The Iron Legion strategy and stuff kind of weapons. Crossing, you mentioned it. I'm afraid so. Last shipment sent down Matani went missing. I'm afraid we won't be seeing more now that the valley is sealed. Forge-bound iron is Tunan's responsibility. Why is the first we're hearing it? Raven Ash doesn't want to cause a panic or mess any information to the Vendrian Guard. Ah, so they might have spies in here. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat, rusting in a riverbed. Worst case, it's in enemy hands. We'll keep an eye out for your shipment. Appreciate that. As is the great general, more than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer thanks to outsiders, but I know he'd be grateful for your help. It would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. Trust me to handle. Yeah. This is the crate beside him. You see that? That's how we can tell our iron shipments for the rest. Inconspicuous, so people don't go around. You want to keep your eye out for these. Go. All right. Fair enough. All right. I think we're good on quests. So let us venture forth.
Will do.
Although I would really like to rest. There's like a place to, I don't know, rest. Alright, so we can go to the camp or Echo Call Crossing. Let's go to the camp. 2 hours. Ooh! Small group of the Vendrian Guard. You can go no further until you deal with them. Interesting. Well, howdy.
That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Flanked on the other side, Vendrian Guard Regalia. Alright, so might be one of their generals. Might be a magic-y, finger-wagglery type.
In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade.
Hey, that sounds
Their
like a
matters we must
diplomatic
discuss
term
without
to
fear
me.
of reprisal.
Yeah, we're going full diplomat here. In accordance with the ancient customs of North and South, I abide by this truce.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands, but we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kairos' way, but we must have hope. A few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release.
I'll be up front with me.
I see. That is as I feared, but thank you for telling me all the same. I prefer closure to wishful thinking.
Sorry, that was kind of my fault, but yeah.
If I may make one more inquiry, what of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
I don't even know who Palox Tyrell is. I mean, my character seems to know, but I don't know.
And I imagine nobody will ever again. Fine. That's all I need to know.
Sorry, Eb.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start.
Can we, like, talk things out?
I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone. But at least I know of what became of them.
Yeah, let's pick at her a little bit.
We shouldn't be socializing with Oathbreakers.
Shut up, Bark. I'm a diplomat.
I will entertain them as best I can. After all, understanding is the only hope we have. What is it you wish to know?
Why do you resist Kairos?
I grew up without my knee bent to Kairos, and if I'm going to bow to someone, let it be another Tearsman. We've ruled ourselves just fine for centuries, so we'll give our lives so that our sons and daughters might rule themselves.
Younger realms were beset with constant battle. You prefer that to Kairos' order?
You make conflict sound like a bad thing.
It is.
Yes, the younger realms saw frequent battles, but it was never this wholesale slaughter like we've seen of late. No Tearsman ever cast an edict on the soil, or forced prisoners to kill each other, or butchered beastmen tribes.
Only your daughters are really free on the Tears. Why fight against Kairos' equality?
There's freedom, then there's trusting idiots with power. Give a man 1,000,000 marauders, he'll lose sleep worrying over his neighbor's 1,000. I prefer my realms ruled by the braver sex.
Ah, so you're
more
trusting of women than men.
And the seas to the men.
Interesting.
And we did plenty fine until Kairos came around. Oh, we don't. Those who believed Kairos could be stopped all died years ago, in the first wave of fighting. It's not about the hope of victory. It's about the hope of inspiring others. It is very likely we will fall here in Vendrian's Well. But perhaps others will arise elsewhere.
Interesting. Well, unfortunately, this whole place is sealed, so you can't really get the message out. A mage like you would not be so... Yeah. Kairos doesn't really put the hurt on the mages.
I doubt life is any better sworn to some mad Archon. I'd rather stand with my fellow Tearsmen. Or, I suppose, stand immediately behind them in the event of an attack.
Heh.
Yeah, you heard me. Way things were years back, you'd all be calling me a water witch and conspiring to sell me out to the
there you
nearest
go.
sage.
So little
Just because I'm
discord
helping
within
you
their
stop
ranks.
Kairos doesn't mean I've forgotten the hospitality of ages past.
Yeah, let it flow, Eb. Let it flow. Feel the anger.
And people wonder why the Tearsmen could never unite in time to fight back. It's refreshing to see that some things never change.
I do want to talk with her. I feel like there's something I could do here with Eb, especially since I gained loyalty with her.
I would joke that the voices of Nerat left the gate unlatched, but dozens of warriors lost their lives taking the Citadel. There was no secret to it. We simply attacked with speed and certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the Tears. The Scarlet Chorus had a rout, and what few disfavored soldiers were present made an impressive showing. But they were surrounded and overwhelmed once the chorus fled.
Interesting.
Listen to you. Thinking just like the Overlord wants you to think. There always has to be a person in charge or things don't make sense. We don't answer to anyone. We are each of us sons and daughters of the Tears, and take this task upon ourselves freely. But Captain Tarkus Ari, former Falksman of Queen Vendrian Alanta, is the voice we trust when we
Yeah,
seek
there you
unity.
go with the women rulers again.
Yes. Deimos was Ari's brother.
And now I feel
We
guilty.
were certain he was dead, but the captain takes family seriously. So I volunteered to find some answers. And now here we are.
Damn, I should have kept him alive.
That is our way, Binder. Here in the south, only thugs and bandits kill prisoners. The younger realms may be guilty of constant fighting, but we never slay each other when the battle's long over. We're not about to change that now.
Fair enough.
As a rule, Kairos' forces haven't been keen on swapping prisoners. But I know our disfavored prisoners aren't prisoners anymore. I just assumed they were swapped for some of our own. Fair enough. But now a question for you.
Oh, really?
The Edict. I can feel its magic coursing through the air. Everyone can. But those of us enlightened to the currents of magic feel it most. The wording of the Edict. What was it?
You know what? I'm going to tell the truth here. I'm going to share with that because you guys are just as inclined to let us take that haul as we are. Otherwise, you're dead too. Because it's not just us that's going to die. So I will speak.
In the name of the vaunted North, the will of Kairos should be delivered with blade and hammer, not to the ears of oathbreakers and compromisers.
Shut it, Turd Ferguson.
Curious. You did say all in the valley. So the Edict will affect Kairos' forces?
Yep.
This is most unexpected. That is most troubling. So either the soldiers come to destroy and kill us, or the Edict does the work. I suppose we should be so honored the Overlord is taking no chances on us.
And you know that we're going to be fighting tooth and nail. So why don't you just let us in and we'll score a technical victory? Because being technically correct...
I've another question for you, if you will entertain it.
Absolutely.
Are we really standing here and chatting with oathbreakers? It's hard to watch. Like cuddling a goat you're going to kill for dinner.
Oh, quiet, Verse. I'm a diplomat. This is my thing.
When I was young, my parents told me the Tears were special, and the Overlord's edicts and armies could never touch us. Seems I've been told a hefty sum of lies. So answer this honestly for me, please. Is it true that Tunon's Fatebinders can smell truth from falsehood? Thanks for that. I could see why you'd want to foster the mystique all the same. The School of Tides would always tell commoners we didn't know how to summon drinkable water. Once they find out, you can't eat in peace.
Or drink in peace, I guess.
And Kairos' edicts. I have heard the sages speak at length that some of the edicts...
Hey, a lore
have been
one!
broken. How is this?
It varies based on the wording of the proclamation. Yeah, I'm definitely talking about the clauses and sub-clauses of the edicts here. Hell yeah!
Ah, so some edicts are forever. The rest are, as long as Kairos has in mind? Needless to say, Kairos' magic is unlike anything we've seen in any Archon.
Yep. Well, I'm getting a lot of loyalty with you, Eb. Maybe you could stand down, maybe help us?
And one more mildly self-indulgent question, but I simply must know. Kairos, male or female?
You know what? All right. So even we don't know if Kairos is a chick or a dude, but she let loose the fact that she would respect a female ruler. So maybe if we lie and say that we know for a fact that Kairos is a woman, she might be more willing to work with us.
Curious. I've heard different usages, but I often suspected the Overlord to be male. Shows what I know. You'll forgive, I hope, the questions. The Overlord and his Archons used to be things of legend. Now they're everyday maladies, and I'm eager to separate the truth from the lies I've been told by house and guild. In accordance to our most ancient customs, let us depart in honorable accord. May peace find you, Fatebinder.
Aren't you gonna, like, let us in or something?
On it.
Well, that was an interesting... let's see if there's any other goodies around here. Any little lootables. I see you pulsing there. Is that just a sword I could pick up, maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes, no, maybe so? No? Oh well.
Spotted something.
Oop. Someone spotted something. Ah. Ah! Alright. I knew there'd be something around here. Alright, let's make our way to the Scarlet Chorus camp. 32 minutes. Gotta count out them minutes, yo. Let's see what we have here. Any merchants? What are these guys up here? Quiet Shiv. It proves everything. Like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead that flock of children. Did you not hear news of the evening? This is a foolish distraction. We have to be saving our fight. Yep. So the fifth eye starts the mustering chant. We ain't got nowhere to be. There's our chance to have it before things got good. No problem here, Lord Binder. Lord Vader. Captain Fuckwit here seems to be going about bulk of this challenge. Thinks he used to run a ship. He's qualified to run a gang. So I'm calling him out because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Captain Fuckwit was my father. Fuckwit will just do fine. It's not an insult. It's just the actual name. Oh, I love the Scholar of the Chorus even more. Yeah, we're going to stop this at once. Oh, you're harming us because we need all these people alive for the frickin' attack. Ooh, I can get a good subterfuge here. You know what? Yeah. Let's just end this quickly. Ha! There! You kill one and save the lives of all the rest. Now let me loot. What do we got here? Iron rusted sword. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Sometimes you need a little gunboat diplomacy. You know what? I'll do the same. Oh, it's Horde. I'll be official here. Horde. He's an allied warrior to my guard. Now don't want to make an issue of this. Alright, what do we got in here? And where's the voices of Marat? Ooh, what do we have here? Scroll sits here. Yeah, we can sit. We can read that scroll. A new sigil of illusion. Fun. Hey, it's the fifth eye! The binder of 2 non-arrives. Squealing with teenager's timber? The fifth eye voice makes your gums itch and your fingernails feel in need of a trim. We just finished having a bit of a sport with some captives, but worry not. They'll have more fun with another batch momentarily. Now you have issued this edict and doomed us all to die. Have you come help us climb out of this hole? Not here to follow your other order, but we need you to work together. I'm curious, how has the camp responded? Mewling, bawling, and the occasional orgy. Frequent vomitus. Bloodlust is there, but so is the fear of failure. Should our glorious horde fail to overrun the citadel, surely we will all perish. I mean, I don't need to see the disfavored pulling their weight. Oh yeah. We know the Oathbreakers are focused in the citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not their only nest. Given their pattern of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp near the outer valley. Yeah, that's what you guys are supposed to be doing. Unless we deal with the second group, they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. Yeah, you have how large a force for all these weeks and you let the enemy move freely in the valley? Do not think that there's... We've dealt with the countless Oathbreakers, but one group remains at large. Despite our best efforts, Captain Pellox's crew constantly evades or kills our own gangs. So you need help taking out these Oathbreakers. Yeah, the smarter solution is not to kill them, but add their strength to ours. Yes. Return with a new batch of prisoners, and though one of the prisoners claims she can lead us to the Vendrian Guard's secondary camp, though there are shreds of deceptions in her voice. You could use your help questioning this Varakel. Perhaps you'd get less screams and tears. I will speak with the prisoner. Yeah, I'm the freaking diplomat. Let me do this. Alright, well, will this prisoner give us something useful? Will we be able to talk our way into this one? Will we be able to find a diplomatic solution to Judge's Day and avoid the Day of S-Words? Find out next time on Pinstar Plays Tyranny. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.